Okay, class. Okay, second grade students. This is the last part. In this activity, you are going to write a paragraph about housework. Look, it's a difference between the last activity. Here says, plan what are you going to say. Use these phrases. In this part, you write only sentences. I have to clean, I have to set the table, I have to vacuum, I have to do the ironing. So, those were sentences. In this part, you are going to write a paragraph like this. No? A paragraph, no sentences. Says, ask your partner these questions and take notes. Then write a paragraph in your note. Well, we are using virtual classes, so it's impossible to ask your partner. So you're going to ask your mom and your dad. Ask your mom and dad these questions and take notes. Then write a paragraph in your notebook. So if your father or mother knows English, there's no problem. If they don't, you can help them with the questions, okay? You can tell the question in Spanish, the answer in Spanish, and you can do your activity. Here I have 4 questions. Number 1, what do you have to do at home? What do you have to do at home? Number 2, what do you have to do at home? What don't you have to do at home? 3, when do you have to do your housework? The moment, okay? When do you have to do your housework? 4, how do you feel about this housework? How do you feel about this housework? For example, here I have 3 lines, but it continues, okay? It says, Kate hates clearing the table, but she has to do it every evening. She also has to vacuum her bedroom once a week. She doesn't have to do maybe the ironing. And you continue. Remember, in this part, it's like sentences, but no 1, 2, 3. You put your sentences together. Okay, so you have 4 questions. So those 4 questions need to be in your paragraph. Remember about your mom, your dad, and at least about you. So you are going to write about 3 people in your family. Okay, number 1, your mother. Number 2, your father. And number 3, you. Okay, for example, in my if your paragraph is personal, you say I, okay, using the example, okay, I hate clearing the table, but I have to do it every evening. I also have to vacuum my bedroom once a week. I don't have to do the ironing. So remember, I have, she has, or he has. Okay? I hate, he hates, she hates. Be careful. Okay, class, it's been a pleasure to be with you. I'm going to try to make a video conference to get in touch and maybe I can solve some problems that you have. Okay? If I can do it soon, I send you that password and maybe it's a possibility to meet this Friday in a video conference. If that is impossible for me to get access to the to the page, maybe next. But I'm totally sure that we meet this Friday. I mean, what's the date? This Friday 17. Okay, let's try to do it. Okay, remember, if that's impossible for you because you don't have internet, there's no problem. But if you can, could be a good option because you can ask as many questions as you can. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. Bye bye.